Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Avize here, and today I have a little bit of a feedback video for you. So I apologize if this video is coming out late. Obviously the game's coming out in less than a month, and I wanted to get out sooner, but Hurricane Ian came, and it obviously ruined a whole lot. We didn't lose power, but we did lose, a lot of time to be able to do anything because obviously we couldn't go out. And I just didn't want to focus on getting the gameplay out while Ian was here. And also, my girl was here during that same time, and obviously I'm going to give her time. I'm going to just give her the attention. So, now I can get you guys this video where we're going to talk about the feedback. So, to start off, I wrote about footstep audio. So, they did lower the footstep audio. However, if you notice, they're catering to campers a lot in this game. And even though they did lower the footstep audio, it's still pretty bad. And it's obvious that they tried to listen to us, but at the same time they're not. Because with having loud footsteps, it obviously is going to enforce campers to want to play their way more, because we get punished by them hearing us around a corner. And that's not right. I feel like they need to stop catering to campers. They need to cater to all play styles, like whatever, you're going to cater to campers, but you also need to cater to everyone else. You need to cater to rushers and any other playstyle that is out there. You can't just cater to just one thing. It's not fair. So I have another issue. So I didn't get this streak in the game. However, I have seen gameplay of it and it has been talked about, but not a lot. I don't know how game breaking many of you might think this is, but the chopper gunner, you can't move it. You can't move the chopper gunner. I didn't get it, but I have seen gameplay, and yeah, no one can move it. No one can move it. And it sucks because, again, that's kind of catering to campers in a way, because let's say there's a camper, across the map, and there's a couple buildings, like, blocking your line of sight to, shoot the camper. And you can't shoot through the window to get them. So I don't know if that was intentional in order to make it so campers can, stay in buildings more when a chopper gunner is up. But no. Allow us to move the freaking chopper gunner. It's been like a movable streak ever since it's been in COD. I think they need to bring it back to allow it to be maneuverable, to allow it to move around the map and do what it's got to do. These players, they don't get these streaks for nothing. They put work into it. Allow these players to enjoy the work they put into the streaks by allowing them to go ham. I didn't just go on a 20 kill streak for nothing. I didn't go on a 10 kill streak for nothing. Give me something good for having stayed alive and gotten 10 kills in that life. And that's just how I think about the chopper gunner. They need to just allow it to move and stop catering to campers in the sense that it can't shoot through a window to get a camper if you can't move it. And I know I'm going to be kind of dissing campers a lot, even though I did say that you can cater to all playstyles. But everyone should know that camping, it's more of a lazy playstyle. It's a playstyle, but it's more of a lazier playstyle. Now, I'm not going to sit here and just bash it the whole time. Well, actually I am, honestly. There might be more things to it. But admittedly, it is a playstyle. People do it, and they are a huge player base to COD, so of course they're going to cater to that huge player base. But they have to cater to everyone, and that's why, in my opinion, I don't like the idea of camping, because one, I find it to be a lazier playstyle, and two, it's so heavily catered that us aggressive players, us rushers, we're forgotten about. We're left in the dust. Forget us veterans. Forget us who like to rush and be aggressive. So that's just how I think it is. It's not cool, and they just need to chill. So the next one here is, as I'm saying, stop catering to campers so much. You can actually have a way to basically punish rushers, but not by camping. Think of things like sentry guns and claymores, anything like trip mine type things, or a sentry gun that does actually go against a rusher, because with a rusher, they're gonna want to run around a corner they don't know a sentry gun's there, and next thing you know, bam, they're killed. You know what I mean? Excuse me. So you can still punish a rusher in a way that makes more sense, using methods that make more sense to the actual game. Like I said, sentry guns, claymores, any type of trip mine type thing, you know, bouncing Betty, stuff like that, you can use to basically punish a rusher without heavily punishing them, if that makes any sense. Like the shock stick, for example, that can punish a rusher. You know, you throw that around a corner, they're coming, boom, now they're shooting the gun. Although that's kind of stupid because you can accidentally kill someone while getting shocked. But for the most part, it does punish rushers, but it doesn't punish them in like what I would say is a game breaking way. Because campers, I don't know, it just ruins a lot. So don't allow campers to essentially punish rushers strictly. They can do things like, you know, trip mine, claymores, stuff like that, bouncing betties, or a sentry gun, or heck, just like how it was in Black Ops 2 with the freaking microwave turret, whatever the frick that thing was called, things like that. You know what I mean? There are ways to punish rushers without punishing them too hard. You know what I mean? So yeah. So with the slide cancel, I know that's a huge topic in the community, huge topic. And you know, here's what I have to say. With slide canceling, either allow it to come back entirely or remove any method that's possible to slide cancel. I'm in that bracket of people who thinks that it's whatever. I don't care if slide canceling is skill based. I don't care if it was a glitch. I don't care how it is. You know, it's whatever. If they take it out, it's not gonna kill me. It's not gonna hurt me. But if you're gonna get rid of it, take out any and all ways that you can do it. Try out different methods, different ways, different settings, different button combinations to see what can happen if they can slide cancel. And if they can figure it out, nerf it. Whatever, fine. You want to nerf it, fine, but get rid of it entirely. All right. You know, and if they don't want to get rid of it entirely, they want to have these certain like button combinations and stuff like that, then just bring it back. This button combination thing is weird. Like, I'm not against slide canceling. If you want to have it in the game, cool, that's great. You know, there's like different like clips and montages that people have where they slide cancel. That's cool. You know, I don't hate it. But if you're gonna get rid of it, find ways to get rid of it fully. Because this whole button combination thing to me just seems absolutely pointless to me. In my opinion, it just seems pointless. All right, so we're gonna go to maps. We're gonna speed up this a little bit. So the maps, all right. Best one was hotel. The museum was also all right too, but you know, they were decent. Weapons feel great. Recoil is skill based. I feel like the recoil is actually, you know, based off skill now, which, you know, is great in my opinion. You know, visual recoil is there, but I'm just glad that there's something that's actually skill based, you know, in the sense of the weapons, because actual recoil. Dead silence, I don't like it being a perk, but here's the thing. If you're gonna remove it as a perk, there should be two options. One, give us a perk and dead silence at the same time, or two, make us decide between either ninja or dead silence. That way, it caters to everyone. And what you could do is put ninja as an ultimate perk, so that way it rivals against ghost and bird's eye. And that way some people can just do things like, oh, just use the radar and the radar, the ammo box as a field upgrade, and still have ninja so that their footsteps are silent. And here's a big one for me. They need to remove the dead silence activation sound. That's all I gotta say. Remove that. I don't have a problem with the perk system. I don't think it was necessary at all to change how perks work, but I don't have a problem with the change. But I think they should make it so ghost is move only to make it work. They need to bring that one back. It needs to work like that. I love how Gunsmith works now. It forces variety, and I love how we can change a weapon to whatever we want it to be, either an AR, an SMG, or whatever we desire it to be based on how we change up its receiver and, you know, the different attachments that we can put. So I like it, and it forces variety. It forces you to use other weapons and makes you have to try other things. So I didn't really play much other modes. I didn't play much ground war to get an opinion for it. Third person is amazing. I love it. Keep it. 6v6 plays pretty good, My chaotic interest makes me curious how a 6v6 map could play with 12v12, but you know they're never going to use that idea, but that's just my chaotic mindset. I play primarily 6v6, so I only really have an opinion on that. I don't have an opinion on any other mode because 6v6 was all I really played. So that's essentially the feedback that I have for this. If I have any more, I'll toss them in the comments, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this feedback. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys disagree? Do you guys agree with anything? Let me know. Be sure to subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys. Alright everyone, here's the build from this video. So this build it's kind of simple in the sense that all it really is just recoil control with a couple other elements to it, just a few other elements. So I'm running the Tempest High Tower 20-inch barrel, which is for bullet velocity, damage range, hipfire accuracy, and recoil control. But if I'm being honest, I'm only using it because the bullet velocity and the damage range. The hipfire accuracy and the recoil control is nice, but I'm using it more for bullet velocity and damage range. But that recoil control helps out a lot with the build. Then I'm running the Forge Attack Castle comp. This helps with horizontal recoil control and vertical recoil control. This build is going to be heavily framed around recoil control, so a lot of these attachments are going to be for that. Then the Forge Attack Ripper 56 to help with recoil stabilization and aim idle sway. This one's going to help out a lot with just making sure that the gun doesn't move so much. When you're aiming down sight, it's going to help out a whole lot on your build. Then we got the Demo Precision Elite Factory Stock, which is going to help more with recoil control and aiming stability, pushing more and more towards that recoil control stabilization. And then we got the Phantom Grip, the only attachment in this entire build that helps out with ADS speed and sprint to fire speed, because this build, if you're paying attention, like stuff like this, you'll see it says ADS speed is taken down. Virtually all of these attachments take that off. But if you run this is that one little teensy weensy bit that helps with the ADS speed and sprint to fire speed, just to kind of give it a little bit of speed, even if it's not too much. So you're not gonna be sitting there like running and gunning as much. You can still do it, but it's just not gonna happen as much because you're losing ADS speed. But this kind of helps it just a little bit to kind of get you to do that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The beta felt great. I just can't wait for launch. There's a lot of changes that I hope that they do, such as, you know, I hope they put classic mini map on, you know, make suppressors more worth it, fix audio with footsteps, take out the dead silence activation sound. Things like that is what I'm hoping that they touch, and many more things. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace out, guys.